I am sick as balls. Welcome friends, Last Scarf here, and I am holding in the sickness as best I can for this video. Yeah, okay, so first vlog of the year. Talk about the channel first. So, Batman LP's the last LP for now. If you see any games you think might be worth doing an LP, let me know. So here's what we're doing until we find another LP, is that is going to be a lot of recommendations and just Scarf playing random stuff. Let's tell you what the plan is for the new year. So the plan is one-shots still happening. I've been considering if I want to do a cheap shots video, which is basically one-shots, but for games that are like $5 and below. Maybe like a $2 game. There's some pretty good $2 games. So cheap shots wouldn't be a bad idea for a video. I'm considering it. It's like, if you don't have a lot of money, here's a game that'll take some time. Like, it'll take a couple hours to play. That'll be good. The thing about cheaper games is you want them to have a couple hours to them so that you're just enjoying something. Like, it's basically 2 cheeseburgers, right? Like a cheeseburger. Like, 2 cheeseburgers worth of a game. That's $2. And, like, the really cheap McDonald's ones, right? And, it'll be enjoyable for a couple hours. Like, I found some $2 games that are worth, like, maybe 4 or 5 hours of gameplay. That's pretty good right there. There's some $5 games that are worth maybe 10, 20 hours. There's some games that can just be good for a long time. That's something very good value right there. So I'm considering if I want to do that or not. What do you think on that one? I do want to do recommendation series on games that are released within the week that I do the video on, so that's going to be more recent games. This happens, if I find a game I really want to do a video on, I'm just going to put a lot of effort into it, edit it really nice and everything, and then put it out. Trying to do it like within a week, because if you're within a week of release, you're more relevant because people are looking up that game. Like, the one-shots are still going to happen, but that'll be recommendations of older games. But I want to do more recent games so that we're more relevant, and that should help us just be, well, more relevant, obviously. The Overwatches are still going to happen, still going to be 3 a week. There's Oasis coming up. I'm still going to do the guides. After we do all the hero guides, I'm going to do maybe some more map-specific kind of stuff. And maybe some just concepts, for sure, and then eventually we'll have to do updated guides, because things get changed here and there. No one's really got changed enough to be worthy of a second version besides Symmetra so far, and if I did Torbjorn earlier, he'd have to get a second version, but Torbjorn's coming up, so he doesn't get a second version, of course. As far as other videos go, Scarf Plays videos, where I just play random games, that'll be Scarf Plays whatever games we have, that'll be maybe viewers make Scarf Plays kind of things, like the viewers give Scarf a boner with the Senran. That was one of them. We have a couple other boob games that have been donated that we'll cover in the future, so that'll be more the viewers just wanting Scarf to have a boner videos. Like, that's the joke. There's also maybe games Jinx wants me to play. That's like the FF series is Jinx Makes Scarf Play series, and then there's just other random games we can do as well. So we'll have just random play videos instead of LP for a while. And then there is what I want to do, and I need to organize this, is Scarf and Friend Adventures. So we'll do like Scarf and Jinx, we'll do Scarf and Verbal, if you know Verbal, maybe if I can get Kylax. Try to get a hold of Mez, just get a hold of a bunch of different people. Here's what this collaboration. So I want to do, I don't think it'll be once a week, maybe once a month at least. If I can do more, then I'll do more. But I want to do just me hang out with somebody for a length of time. We record it, maybe we just do the highlights, maybe it'll be a conversation, I don't know, but me and Verbal hanging out for a while, and then that's a video. Me and Jinx playing a game together, and that's a video. Me and Mez, if I can get a hold of Mez, that's a video. Me and other people that I've been friends with for whatever length of time, while we've been doing this for 3 years, have them do a video with them, and then there you go. So those are some of the ideas for the future right now. If we find a game worth LPing, we'll also do that. And then there's, of course, special projects. There's some pretty good special projects we're thinking of, and I can't wait to see those come out. I really can't wait on that. Alright, next section of this vlog. So, I don't think I've talked about this in a long time or at all, so we'll probably bring this up every couple months for just new viewers. But, how can you help the channel? That's probably important. So how can you help the channel? If you're a viewer that just, you know, he wants to see us grow and everything, how can you help? And that would be, let's just go from the bottom up. Now, if you're just, you know, just a kid, maybe a teenager, or you're just flat out broke, you don't have any money, how do you help? And the truth of the matter is, just watching a video, just being there is always important. If you're at the streams, if you're watching a video, it's super important. That's very helpful to us. The more views, the better chance we have of getting shared. And if you share us, it's even better, of course. Sharing us is huge as well. Just the way YouTube's analytics work now is it cares about views again. It cares about, well, it's always cared about views, but it now cares about likes. So if you do a like, that helps a lot. And if you leave a comment, it helps a lot. They've changed the analytics where they care about likes and comments a lot more. So that'll help out. Like, I try not to just say like and subscribe at the end of every video, because that gets really, it just really grates on people, because you hear that every single video, so we've never done it. But I feel like, do I have to incorporate that, or just tell you guys about it here at the vlog? I don't know, but doing the likes, doing the subscribes, making comments, that all helps out a lot, and it really, if you want to contribute, that's the best you can do, for sure. That'll really be helpful to us, for dang sure. And also just sharing us with other people, or whatever places. We do a game, like we do a video on whatever random game, and you know the base of that game, you can just share a video with that base, or you can share us with Overwatch people, with the Overwatch stuff. Just sharing us is just huge, very helpful, for dang sure. Now, if you have a little bit of money and you want to donate, either money or games, you can always donate money, but you can also donate maybe the cheaper games or something on sale, I don't know. If you want to do donations and you don't have a lot, you can do it that way. Like there's always a Steam sales, and we can just cover the games. The pact I've always made is, if you buy me a game, I have to cover it either by stream or by a video. Like, I'll always do that, unless it's something I objectively just do not want to cover. One of our viewers has bought me a bunch of poop games. I don't like poop things. Really not a fan of poop, so I just don't want to play those games. So I have a couple games that I'm never going to play. Don't give me poop games. You can give me some horror games. I don't like horror, but I will do it. I will do it. That's what's going to happen. We did Amnesia, which was an interesting... God, Amnesia. Wow, that was a scary experience. We have those videos up. You can see me cringing, and not in just like, oh, this is awful. Cringing and like, oh man, that had to suck kind of feeling. It had some good scary moments to it. I don't really like scary games, but we've done them a few times. I don't really like gory games, but we've done them a few times. There's a guy who loves Doom and Fallout. But if you donate, because there are smaller games you can donate, which we can cover and see if there's any merit to them. And as far as people who you got a job, or you have more of the money, you can always donate directly through the Patreon, or just do donations, or donate games if you don't want to donate money. And then, of course, we cover those games. We got a donation of Dishonored 2. We're going to finally LP that soon on streams every Sunday night. We're finishing Cave Story first. We've been donated quite a few games in the past. We've covered them, and those have always been enjoyable experiences, and thank you to the donators of those games. By donating money, what we usually do with that is we use that to choose what games we buy. We also use that to buy upgrades. Like, we upgraded the video card for the computer about a year or so ago, which is why we're so much stronger with just being able to play stronger games, because of donation money. That's where donation money comes in. And we're saving up. It's going to take, with the current amount we're making right now, it's going to take a couple years, but eventually we can upgrade everything about the computer to make it a really good one. Like, we're saving up for that as well, and things like that. The ways you can help is, at the minimum, it is just watching our videos, commenting, liking, subscribing, all those things. What's the word here? Sharing. And that's all you do to help out. That is fine. That is great. That is awesome. It's also attending the streams. Just having more people at streams is, of course, more fun. That's for sure. Talking at streams is also fun. Some people are just lurkers. That's fine. Just being there is also a fun thing. My pact with that is, whether there's 1 person or 100 people, I need to be my best at all times, because the number should not matter. That's the truth matters. There's a lot of just content creators who they get brought down by the numbers, and then they don't bring their A game. You got to bring your A game every single time, and that's the pact that needs to be made with me. And you is, regardless of how many of you are there, I got to bring you my A game every time. If I don't bring you my A game, I'm never going to get bigger anyway. You have to be your best as best you can every time. I'm holding it as much as my sickness right now. I really need to cough. But you gotta bring your A game every time. And I know I'll talk about that in resolutions, but I gotta do better on that sometimes. So let's move over to the final thing, and that is the topic of this week, and that's gotta be resolutions. Let's be a little more positive, because negative things might be coming up in the future. Let's hope not. But positive resolutions. It is my opinion that your resolutions should be manageable and doable. Don't just go like, I'm going to lose a crap ton of weight, or I'm going to never swear again, or for some people it's like, I'm not going to smoke ever again. Be more manageable, like you're going to try to smoke less maybe, or you get a patch or stuff like that, or you're going to drink less. I got a cousin, his resolution was this was last year, was to stop drinking, and he did pretty good the first 3 months, and then he just broke and he went on a bender, and he's even worse off, and that's not good. You want to just ease it up. Like, if you drink all the time, like, example, if you drink, like, every day, maybe cut it down to, like, once a week or something, like, or then maybe once a month, whatever. Just you want to cut it down. Don't say you're going to completely not do it anymore, because that's probably too high a mountain to climb. I'm just saying, like, be more manageable about your goals and succeed there, and then next year make the next incremental on that goal. For me, I've stated this on Twitter, I got like 3 resolutions. First resolution is lose about 10-20 fat on me. I've got like a belly and I got the double chin. I'd like to lose the double chin a little bit and the belly a little bit. I'd like to do that, probably lose some of the fat on my thighs too. But I say specifically fat weight because I also like working the muscles. So because of that, you also gain weight. Muscle weighs more than fat. That's a thing. So you can't just say I'm going to lose this many pounds if you also like to lift. Because if I say I like to lose like 20 pounds and I like to lift, I might lose 10 and then gain 10 and I'm just back at even. So that doesn't do anything. So you have to think of it more in specific. So a specific for me, about 10 to 20 on the fat. That's what I'd like to lose. I'd like to see this gut get a little bit smaller. I'd like to see my thighs get a little bit smaller too and have less of a double chin. That is really the goal there at the end of the day, to just do better on that. And that has to do with, of course, exercise and diet. I can't really do the exercise or diet while sick. Diet right now is soup and more soup and soup. And exercise is, I'm not going anywhere right now. Exercise is sitting in this chair right now because I can't do much right now. That's resolution 1. Resolution 2, I actually forgot what the third resolution is. Resolution 2 is being a better entertainer. And there's 2 parts of that. One is being more consistent in the energy. I'm usually really high the first hour when streaming, and then I'll slowly fall down as time goes on. And the goal is to stay 100 the whole time, or at least in the 90s. Like, just keep that tempo the whole time instead of just going, it's just staying up here the whole time. That's the goal, and that's something to work on that I've been wanting to work on. I remember the third resolution now, but that's what I want to work on for sure, is keeping a consistent tempo of energy and also just being a better entertainer. I start acting classes at the end of the month. See how that goes. See if that really helps out or not, or does it make me worse? I don't know, but just want to do better. Just definitely want to do better as an entertainer. That's very important to me. I wish there were improv classes. I wish there was like comedy classes. Like, those are things, but there's just acting class, and it's theater. So we'll see how that affects things. Let's see if that helps. Anything will help. It's just, how does it help, I guess, is the question, and how much does it help is really the thing. So that's what's going on there. The third resolution, number 3, is just being a better sport, and if you see the videos, usually I'm a pretty good sport. I say GLHF at the start. I say GG, good job, team. That stuff I do. What you usually don't see is why the videos don't happen is if there's a clear troll on the team and they're just being a really shitty person, I get pretty unhappy. I get pretty mad. And if people who watch the Smite years of me doing things, I get really mad when people are trolling or just being awful on purpose. So it's essentially just in the face of just terrible people not being angry. That's really the goal there, and it's more of a intangible thing? I don't know what the right word is there, but just not letting the trolls get to me is that, and also just people are terrible, just like, okay, well, you did bad, bro, but you do better next time, don't worry, I guess, stuff like that. Just being a better sport and being a better role model as far as gaming goes, just doing that, I think, would be better. And I started to do that already doing Overwatch rank. I'm like, GG, good job, team, good luck to everyone in the next round. If someone just awful is like, yeah, you could have done better. You can do better next time. It's like, maybe lay off the Widowmaker for a little bit, buddy. Just stuff like that. I will say now. If we got a flat out troll, I'll probably just not say anything at all now instead of just getting really mad at the troll. Well, I'm mad at the troll, but I'm not saying anything. That is the goal, is to not let that get to me, is really it. So I think those are all doable goals, all manageable goals. They're all worth doing. And I think I can pull them off. So that's what I think your resolution should be, is manageable. Don't make them things that you're going to fail at. Like, because failing on a resolution is just going to make you feel less good. Succeeding in a resolution is going to make you feel better, for sure. So make your resolutions manageable. You can even make it a part plan where you go like, your resolution is this, and if you succeed, well, maybe you'll make another resolution. It doesn't have to be at the new year. Just, you succeeded here, now what do you want to do next, kind of thing. You can do stuff like that. So, in summary of everything, we have a lot of new projects we're going to try out to do. And we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. The ways you can help out the channel are, of course, sharing, like, subscribe, commenting, just watching things is great. Just being there at streams is great, very helpful there. Let's see what else is there. And then, of course, resolutions. Make them manageable, make them things that you can achieve with some effort. I think that's the way to go about it. And if you fail, it's okay. But of course, try to succeed. But if you fail, it's okay. You didn't do well this time. Maybe next time you will. And even if you fail your resolution, maybe come up with another resolution that you could probably do. Like, if you really want to take it slow, just go, I will lose 1 pound. Just 1 pound. Just go with that. How about that? And lose 1 pound. There you go. And then, like, you win, you succeed, I'll lose another pound. Succeed, I'll lose another pound. And you just keep going, just not too far, else you'll hit to a point where you don't have any weight anymore. But just, find a good, healthy point to stop, of course, but just have a resolution like that. And if you fall back and gain a pound, well, then try to lose that pound right back. Just try to be steadfast in what you're doing, kind of thing, I think is the way to go about it. And so there you go. That right there is the vlog. I had fun talking. I'm going to go pass the F out now. Oh, right. You can see loot boxes in the background. Those are all the old ones. I got the December one. I will do that at some point. And then the January comes in. I'll do that at some point. Loot boxes are fun. The loot crates are fun. I like them. They're a fun little thing. Just unboxings. People enjoy those. I enjoy those. So why are we doing them? There you go. That right there is the vlog. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time. And of course, thanks to Jinx for all hard work, and thanks thank you to each and every one of y'all for watching and everything you do. And yeah, just thanks for being around. Some of you've been around for years. Thanks for that. Just thank you. Thank you for that. See you next time.